Where world leaders meet and a frozen canal becomes the world's longest skating rink. That's Ottawa, Canada's capital, where government grandeur meets winter magic and world-class museums. Here are the top 10 things to do in Ottawa 2026. Quick favour, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss more Canadian travel guides. Now let's explore the capital. Starting at number 10 with Ottawa's food and culture hub. ByWard Market has been the social heart of Ottawa since 1826. That's nearly 200 years of farmers, artisans, restaurants and market energy concentrated in 4 square blocks. The actual farmers' market operates daily with local produce, baked goods and flowers. But the surrounding blocks are packed with restaurants ranging from casual to upscale, shops selling Canadian crafts and that authentic market atmosphere. You absolutely must try beaver tails here, the original location of Ottawa's famous fried dough pastry shaped like a beaver tail, topped with cinnamon sugar, Nutella or maple butter. At night, the area transforms into Ottawa's entertainment district with bars, live music and nightlife. During Winterlude in February, outdoor stalls continue operating despite freezing temperatures and the whole market becomes part of the winter festival. Free to explore year-round, located at 55 ByWard Market Square. Farmers Market operates daily 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Restaurants and shops have varying hours. Parking can be challenging. Consider public transit or walking from downtown hotels, busiest on weekends. At number 9, Canada's most visited museum sits just across the Ottawa River in Gatineau, Quebec. The Canadian Museum of History tells the human story of Canada from earliest Indigenous peoples through 20,000 years to today, and the Grand Hall alone is worth the visit. The Grand Hall features the world's largest indoor collection of totem poles with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Parliament Hill across the river. It's breathtaking. The Canadian History Hall is a 40,000 square foot journey through Canadian history with over 1,500 artifacts. The Canadian Children's Museum is perfect for families with interactive exhibits. The museum underwent major renovations and reopened with improved exhibits focusing more authentically on Indigenous perspectives and diverse Canadian stories. The view back toward Parliament Hill from the museum is one of Ottawa's best photo opportunities. Adults $24 Canadian, seniors and students $20, youth 3 to 12 $15. Free Thursday evenings 4 till 8 p.m. Located at 100 Laurier Street, Gatineau, across Alexandra Bridge. Open daily except Mondays. Allow 3 to 4 hours minimum. Combined tickets with Canadian War Museum available for savings. Number 8 gives you Ottawa's best viewpoints and green space in the heart of downtown. Majors Hill Park sits between Parliament Hill and the ByWard Market, offering stunning views of the Peace Tower, Ottawa River and National Gallery. This is where Ottawa gathers for major celebrations, the main viewing area for Canada Day fireworks, outdoor concerts during summer and perfect for peaceful river walks year-round. The park connects to scenic pathways along the Ottawa River and Rideau Canal. From here, you see the Alexandra Bridge connecting to Gatineau and the Canadian Museum of History. It's free, central, and shows Ottawa's commitment to accessible green spaces. The views at sunset with Parliament lit up are spectacular. During Winterlude, the park is part of the ice sculpture route. Completely free. Located between Parliament Hill and ByWard Market. Accessible 24/7. Best for sunset views. Connects to extensive pathway system along rivers. Perfect picnic spot in summer. Canada Day headquarters, July 1st. Alright, we've covered the market, museums and city views. But Ottawa is Canada's museum capital, and the next few entries showcase world-class collections that rival any city globally. Plus, we're getting to the winter magic that makes Ottawa legendary. Number 4 especially, it's something only Ottawa can claim. At number 7, one of the world's finest military history museums tells Canada's military story with honesty and depth. The Canadian War Museum isn't glorifying war, it's presenting the complex reality of Canada's military participation from Indigenous warfare through to modern peacekeeping. The building itself is architecturally significant. The tilted walls and regenerative green roof symbolize conflict and renewal. The Memorial Hall is designed so that at 11 a.m. on November 11th, Remembrance Day, sunlight enters through a window to illuminate the headstone of Canada's unknown soldier. The collection includes everything from medieval armour to modern military technology. It's moving, educational and appropriate for all ages, with exhibits scaled to different maturity levels. The Le Breton Gallery features massive military vehicles and aircraft. Allow significant time, there's a lot to process here. Adults $18 Canadian, seniors and students $15, youth 3 to 12 $10. Free Thursday evenings 4 till 8 p.m. Located at 1 Vimy Place. Open daily except Mondays, except summer hours. Allow 2 to 3 hours minimum. Memorial Hall profoundly moving. Combined tickets available with Museum of History. Number 6 houses Canada's premier art collection in a building designed by Moshe Safdie. The National Gallery features Canadian, Indigenous, American, European and contemporary art, over 75,000 works spanning 1,000 years. The Canadian collection is the heart, works by the Group of Seven, Emily Carr and Tom Thompson, capturing Canadian landscape in ways that defined national identity. Indigenous galleries showcase historic and contemporary works by First Nations, Inuit and Métis artists. European galleries include works from the Renaissance through Impressionism. The reconstructed Rideau Chapel inside the museum is stunning, a 19th century fan-vaulted Gothic Revival chapel moved piece by piece from its original location. Outside, Louise Bourgeois' Maman, a 30-foot bronze spider, has become an Ottawa landmark. Kids' programs make art accessible for families. Adults $16 Canadian, seniors and students $13, youth 3 to 12 $8. Free Thursday evenings 5 to 8 p.m. May to September. Located at 380 Sussex Drive. Closed Mondays except summer. Allow 2 to 3 hours. Cafe on site. Maman's sculpture is free to view outside any time. At number 5, Ottawa's Wilderness Playground sits just 15 minutes north in Gatineau, Quebec. Gatineau Park spans 361 square kilometres of Gatineau Hills, with hiking, biking, skiing and some of Quebec's most spectacular fall foliage. Pink Lake is the park's most photographed spot. Despite the name, it's actually turquoise green due to unique mineral composition. The Mackenzie King Estate features ruins and gardens from Canada's longest-serving Prime Minister. In fall, late September, early October, the hardwood forests explode in reds, oranges and golds that attract photographers globally. Winter transforms the park into a cross-country skiing paradise with over 200 kilometres of groomed trails. Summer offers swimming beaches, hiking to lookouts with views over Ottawa River Valley and the Luskville Falls Trail. It's accessible, well-maintained and shows the natural beauty surrounding Canada's capital. Day pass $14 Canadian per vehicle, located 15 minutes north of Ottawa via Highway 5. Open year-round, over 165 kilometres hiking trails, 200 kilometres cross-country skiing in winter. Pink Lake Trail is 2.5 kilometre loop. Champlain Lookout offers best views. Fall colours peak late September. Book accommodations early for fall foliage weekends. We've covered museums, art and nature escapes, but now we're getting into what makes Ottawa uniquely magical, the winter experiences and grand ceremonial heart. The final 4 include the world's longest skating rink and Canada's political centre. These are the Ottawa essentials. At number 4, the experience that defines winter in Ottawa. The Rideau Canal Skateway is the world's largest naturally frozen skating rink at 7.8 kilometres long, recognised by Guinness World Records and a Canadian signature experience. Every winter, typically January through early March, weather permitting, the canal freezes and becomes Ottawa's winter highway. Locals actually skate to work. You'll see everyone from toddlers to seniors gliding along with Parliament Hill and downtown towers as backdrop. Stop at heated pavilions for beaver tails and hot chocolate. The ice is maintained to be smooth and safe with regular monitoring. Skating the canal is free, just bring or rent skates. It's an extraordinarily Canadian experience, skating outdoors on a frozen canal in the nation's capital while eating beaver tails. The atmosphere is joyful, despite freezing temperatures. During Winterlude, the canal becomes the festival's centerpiece with activities, music and celebrations. Skating is completely free. Operates roughly January to March depending on weather. Check NCC website for ice conditions. Skate rentals available at several points along canal, less than $20 for several hours. Multiple access points downtown. Best on weekdays for smaller crowds. During Winterlude, Jan 30th to Feb 16th, 2026, expect crowds but amazing energy. At number 3, Canada's greatest winter celebration. Winterlude runs January 30th to February 16th, 2026. 3 weekends when Ottawa transforms into a winter wonderland, attracting over 600,000 visitors annually. The festival centres on the Rideau Canal Skateway but spreads across Ottawa-Gatineau. Confederation Park hosts the International Ice Carving Competition, with teams creating massive sculptures that take days to complete. Snowflake Kingdom in Gatineau's Jacques Cartier Park is a snow playground with slides, activities, Ferris wheel and live entertainment. Most Winterlude activities are free. There are Indigenous cultural programs at the Canadian Museum of History, live music throughout ByWard Market and Sparks Street, and the festival celebrates winter rather than merely enduring it. The Ice Hogs mascots appear throughout and the energy is contagious. This is Ottawa at its best, embracing winter with national pride and community celebration. If you're visiting in late January through mid-February, plan your trip around Winterlude dates. Hotels book up quickly, so reserve early. January 30th to February 16th, 2026. Most events free. Snowflake Kingdom in Gatineau has some paid elements. Multiple sites: Confederation Park, Rideau Canal, ByWard Market, Sparks Street, Jacques Cartier Park. Full schedule at canada.ca/Winterlude. Dress warm. Temperatures often minus 15 degrees Celsius to minus 25 degrees Celsius. Bundle up. And now we've arrived at the absolute heart of Ottawa. Number 2 celebrates Canada's birthday with the nation's biggest party. And number 1, it's the reason Ottawa exists. The grand governmental centre where Canada's democracy happens. The political heart of the nation. At number 2, the nation's birthday party. July 1st is Canada Day, and there's nowhere more meaningful to celebrate than Parliament Hill in the nation's capital. Over 1 million people descend on downtown Ottawa for concerts, ceremonies, and the biggest fireworks show in Canada. The day starts with the official ceremony featuring the Governor-General, Prime Minister, and special performances on Parliament Hill. Free concerts run all day at multiple stages throughout downtown. Citizenship ceremonies welcome new Canadians, an emotional reminder of Canada's welcoming identity. At night, fireworks launch from Parliament Hill, creating a spectacular show reflected in the Ottawa River. The atmosphere is pure national pride and joy. Families, new immigrants and visitors all celebrating together. It's crowded, hot. July in Ottawa is humid and absolutely worth experiencing if your timing works. July 1st annually, all events free. Arrive early. Good viewing spots on Parliament Hill fill by mid-morning. Public transit strongly recommended. Parking impossible. Security screening for Parliament Hill area. Evening crowds for fireworks are immense. Book hotels months in advance. Patriotic clothing encouraged. And at number 1, the reason Ottawa is Canada's capital. Parliament Hill isn't just buildings, it's where Canadian democracy happens, where laws are made, where the nation's future is debated. And remarkably, it's accessible to everyone through free guided tours. The centre block is currently under major renovations until at least 2030, but you can still tour the Senate of Canada building in the old train station. West Block, House of Commons, and East Block, Heritage Rooms. The tours are genuinely fascinating. Guides explain how Canadian government works, the history of Parliament, and the architectural symbolism in every detail. The changing of the guard ceremony runs late June through late August at 10 a.m. daily on the Parliament lawn. Full military ceremony in summer heat. The Peace Tower carillon has 53 bells that chime throughout the day. Evening, Parliament illuminates beautifully. At night during summer, the Northern Lights Sound and Light Show projects Canada's stories onto the Parliament buildings. All Parliament tours are free but require advance online booking at parl.ca/visit. Photo ID required 16+. Arrive early for security screening, 45 minutes early for West Block. Changing of guard, late June to late August. 10 a.m. daily, free. Northern Lights Show, summer evenings, free. Tours run year-round. This is Canada's political heart, treated with respect. And there you have it, Ottawa at its finest. Government heritage, world-class museums, winter celebrations, and a capital city that welcomes everyone. So here's my question. Would you visit for summer festivals and Canada Day, or Winterlude and canal skating? Both seasons are incredible. Drop your choice in the comments. Subscribe for more Canada guides. Next up, Whistler's Mountain Magic. Thanks for watching and welcome to Canada's capital.